Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? Pretty good here. Nice friggin' day finally. It's actually really nice today. It's like 13 degrees. It's odd for the 28th of November, I think it is, so I'll take her. But anyways, today I got the little Mini X up here. We're almost need an oil change. This thing's weird. They say in their book, change the oil every 500 hours. Or 1 year. Well, I'm actually past the 1 year by about a month and a bit. So it's gonna change it anyways. Like I've only got, what do we got on her here now? 94.8 hours, that's it. So not many hours, but we got a year on the oil, so I don't know if that's a myth. You know, like they say, oil's been in the ground for years, but it does, I guess, break down, you know, once it gets in an engine and used, and, you know, you get carbon and stuff in it or whatever, the gooey stuff, right? So, but anyways, we're going to let that run up for a few minutes here. Get nice and warm. Take our tools down. Okay. We're gonna need some air. So, I don't have a plug in the wall over here yet. Haven't really got everything super situated yet. But we'll pull her down here and get her pumping while we're going up and getting the machine, bring it down, bring it in. So I'll pop this in there. Now, the other day when we ran this up, did it hold the air pressure? Geez, it pretty well did. We're still up pretty good there. I've got that all turned off, so I gotta get this line hooked on, although I did manufacturally make myself another sprayer Dewey. So we got one of those. Now, just use either one, I guess. Hopefully Iron Man had the same fittings as I do. They look about the same. Looks like a built-in regulator there. Follow the line. And sweet, we got air. He mentioned something about that. I can't remember what it was now. When it's cold, I think he said, to pretty much have it right out of air, it won't start up again. So, let's see here. Needs to get warmed up, I guess. So we'll just bleed that off, I guess. It's kind of a shame I have to bleed all that air out. There's not much air though. It doesn't take long to drain that thing out. It's pretty small, but it works. Alright, that looks pretty good in here. Fit pretty good. Wasn't too tall really, and you know, the ROPS might have made a bit of a difference coming through the door there, but she worked pretty good. So we got some tools. We gotta get the plug out underneath there, if I remember which one it was. I've got my little, mini tripod guys for you guys, so we'll throw you on that, and I put the blade down just a hair bit to, you know, hopefully it lets some of the oil come out better while we're servicing the top part. We'll let that drain out the bottom. So let's get at her. Maybe we'll close the door a little bit too or something. See if that, you know, keeps the wind down a bit. Oh, never mind. She's going to go herself. Hello. Okay, I guess it wasn't that pan I used before because, you know, So we're going to have to, I got this jug here. Maybe I'll just cut the front open on it or something, or maybe go down and get my other pan. I think it's like a cat litter pan. This one's a little wider. I think it's the same both ways too. It's darn close, but and those tracks are out their width as well. So okay, well we'll have to do something else here. Okay, so I went and got my cat litter pan. It just fits like bang on perfect in there. So I usually kept 2 pans at my other shop there because, you know, it was kind of handy, but so I guess I can leave one up here. Now, unfortunately I don't have a trouble light up here, but I do have a spare down there. I should have brought it too. So we'll just use that light Dewey. I don't know if that's gonna cast enough for us. Trying to remember now where I gotta go. Okay, we're up over here, but I'm gonna have to move the machine a little bit because I can't, of course, get up here with the tracks, you know, and stuff. So I gotta move the tracks, turn them a little bit. So I'll have to move everything out of the way here again, and we can either do that or just swing over. But I'm kind of, well, you know what? It might still swing a bit. Let's just fire it up here and see if we can get her to swing a little bit. That's handy, just swing her out of the way. Okay, so now we're right here, so I gotta move you guys back. I think that's the oil there. It should be nice if it was, you know, it said oil drain, because there's one here that's for your hydraulic fluid or something. Might be hydraulic fluid or radiator fluid, but I think that's the hydraulic one. There's another one here. I think that's the radiator here. Either or, I don't know. They don't mark nothing. It's in the book, of course, but okay, so we actually almost need to turn a little more. This should still hit the pan here, but I think I'm just going to go another couple of degrees. Oh, goodness sakes. Floors keep getting further away for some reason. Okay, did we go too far? Well, that's pretty good, actually. Okay, so now we're kind of almost right in the line to hit my camera there, so my phone there, so I have to move you guys now. Where are we here? Right there. Okay. It's been running for about 20 minutes, so should be good. 19 mil. Oh, what's happening here? Oh man, who put that on last? Where'd it go? Can't see it now. Try to get it dropped out without getting covered. Not too bad. Okay, so she's gonna do her gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. We have to go up top here and pull the dipstick off. Let's open the hood here. And she should be flowing better now. As she is. Alright, that's pretty black looking stuff. So we'll let that drain out about 2.2 roughly liters. We'll start doing a bit of servicing up here. Guess I should grab my phone before it falls in the oil. That would suck. Wouldn't that have sucked? Oh, happened to knock something, bang, down she goes. Oh man. Water's one thing, she gets a dip in some hot oil, that'd be really bad. Okay, so we'll put you back on the other tripod and we'll do a little bit of servicing up here. There's not really a whole lot to do. Probably should drain out that filter, but I think for all the hours on it, it should still be fine. Maybe at the 500 hour I would do that, but I think it's alright for now. Funny thing is, this little filter canister here doesn't actually fill up. That's about as high as it gets. Let's turn it on here. Doesn't seem to go too much higher than that, so I don't know, must pressurize and then that's it. So, alright, looks like our antifreeze is up really good. Oops, alright, so that's good. That little click you heard there is the electronic fuel shut-off thing here. So it pretty sweet, eh? That's basically what shuts the machine off. You can actually, if you reach in here and when it's running, turn that off, boom, that shuts off. So they're just resetting it. So that turns it back on now. Sounds like we're dribbling, so that's good. We need to get down here and get this filter too. And I remember it was a bit of a pig because it dripped all down the front of the thing. Way down in here. But let's get you on the other tripod and we'll do some servicing. We'll just blow out the air filter or the air cleaner because I don't have another one. So I have to do some shopping next time I'm over that way where I pot this thing. We'll get a couple more oil filters and then maybe a replacement one of those, and then there's a small one inside too. So let's get at her. Alright, this as well has got the secondary or primary, whatever you want to call it, I guess secondary filter in it too. It's just basically a screen. That's pretty fine screen. Ooh, I hear woo-woos. So I'll go give that a quick blast. It won't be anything harder than that though. Ooh. Wow, action! Yeah, that's pretty clean, this one. So that's a washable one. Like I like the ones in my Deere better because it's actually like another paper with. No, it's like a screen, but it's got like that fluffy stuff on it too, so it filters out actually quite a bit. It's surprising. So we'll put all this back together. There's the muffler right below here, so it's quite a little system there, basically out the intake or exhaust manifold here, and then right out the back. It's pretty sweet. So I'll put that. No, that's too far about there. It kind of interferes with the little rubber strip thingy here that holds it all on there, but it's where she seems to want to sit, so I'll drive her on. So that air filter element, they want you to clean it every 200 hours. Reduce intervals for dusty operation. So, but it actually draws the air from way over this tube and way down, I guess, on the side or something. It's quite a long way to draw it. You'd almost think you'd want to draw it kind of in here a little more or something where it would get some warmer air, you know, and I don't know, maybe you don't want that with diesel. But, okay, so that's good. Battery wise, I actually went and started it the other day and it kind of cranked a little slow, so I put my charger on it and it was only like testing it for about 5 minutes and then it said it was full, so I don't know what was going on there, but it seemed to not crank as fast, and it was cooler out, I guess, too, so I guess that's part of it too. So filled up the diesel once this year and it's down a little bit now, down to about here. I think I've dug one cremation grave with it, one thing, so yeah, it's down just below where the neck's out here. So fill it up once a year. It's pretty sweet. Alright, how's that filter thing looking? I think we can probably fire on the new one here, so let's reposition you and we'll do that. Alrighty, so filter's good. Do this filter now. Now, there is another fuel filter on it, and where the crap was that? I'll have to look in here after, but anyway, let's put this on first. So, this is nice because they all come in a nice wrapped in package. It should be all okay to come out. Yeah, that captured quite a bit of goo there. Just toss that outside for right now. Get the rest for a little bit of a wiping. Clean off the flange and stuff there. Open up this new one. I know I got 2 filters when I bought this thing in 2015 there. This is my last one, so I'll have to get those again too. And it's going to use a bit of this crub. It's still pretty good and oily. Okay. Now, I know you're supposed to fill that up a little bit. I would if it screwed on this way, but it goes that way, it's all going to mostly all fall out again. I think they just want you to wet it, so maybe I'll just put a little bit in there just to wet it. So we'll just fill it in, maybe I'll let it drain back. So this is just supposed to wet the element inside, I guess, the paper. So it doesn't take, doesn't take, you know, that 20 seconds to pump it all through. But if I screwed that on now, it would pour it all over the place. So I'm going to let her soak a minute or two there and absorb that, and then dump her back into the bucket here, and then throw it on. Okay, surprisingly, who would have thought? I didn't dump any of this out yet, and it's absorbed pretty much all of that we poured in there, and that overflowed almost, right? So hey, that's maybe a good thing to do. There you go. Okay, there's a sensor in your way there, but I'm sure you'll see what's going on here. So yeah, that absorbed a lot. That's good. It doesn't look like it's going to pour right out. Maybe I'll get this on here in time, I think. See, I've never really done it that way. I've always just kind of throw it on, start it up. That's what they do at the oil change places in town here with your car. It's kind of surprising. Okay, that's good. I'll just a little more. Filters, good. Okay, let's have a look at this thing a little closer here. Hang on a sec here. Okay, so the fuel tank's over here. It draws it, I'm pretty sure, like pretty close off the bottom of the tank. It's kind of hard to show you. I see another filter right there, though. That's definitely got fuel in it because of the color. I'm pretty sure that's another filter because it's also got an arrow on it there, right? So that would be another one you'd have to replace too, but this is more like a water separator here. And so let's see, it's coming out of the tank through that filter under here to the pump. There's a little 12-volt pump there, and up here through the separator, and then down here into, looks like right into the engine there, into the injectors and stuff, and then it's super high pressured, bang 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 into the 3 injectors. So quite a little boom to get her there, but I guess she works, eh? So but yeah, I checked the battery the other day, and I was saying there it was kind of weird, but I think it's okay. So I'll just drive on with that, I guess. Now I need something to prop those up on to drain out. Where my other drainer thing had that, so this one doesn't. It's just a cat litter box. So, crap. Oh. Fell in there. The bolt. Oh. Something else I'll need up here is some gloves. Some of my worky, you know, gloves. That's still dribbling there a little bit. I think, yeah. So more woo-woo's coming, so I'll let this sit a little longer, I guess, and put our bolt back in, and we'll just fill her up, and we'll be pretty darn good. I don't really think there's anything else I have to do. I did bring my grease gun, but I grease this thing so often, I don't know if I really need to do it this time. Okay, so wait for those guys to go by. Okay, it's hard to see, but hydraulic oil, there's a little sight glass here. So it looks like it's down a bit, but I do have it kind of propped up on the front. Now, I wonder if just the weight of the machine will allow it to settle itself right back down. Yep. Okay, so how's that level looking now? Yeah, it's up about half there now, so that makes a difference. It's hard to get you in there because it's so dark. Yeah, about half-ish way there now. So that's alright. I guess that's okay. I can't remember how many hours it was, like 2,000 hours or something, then you have to change that. And it's just right here. You take all this stuff off here again, and then you just pull this cap here, fill her back up in there, and then that's it. It doesn't really hold a whole pile, really, because I guess it circulates around so fast. It doesn't really burn up a whole lot, so. Okay, we'll just let that dribble a few more there, and put the plug in. Make sure we put the plug in, and then we'll fill her back up. Man, more woo-woos. Must be something really good. I'm going to turn my little scanner on here. Got this pretty cool app. It's a scanner thing. Now, you can't get police here anyways. You can in St. John's, apparently. Police, but we'll do near me. Turn on. Okay, I have to turn on my location settings. Hang on. Okay, let's try that again. Near me, Orangeville Fire Operations. 19 listeners, public safety. Ooh. So that'll come on.
Engine 17's been canceled by command. Return to station.
Oh, false alarm.
3 in the hall, 1531.
Wow.
Orangeville, tank rating.
Go ahead.
Tank rating is also been canceled by command. Returning to station.
Boy, I don't know how they can understand that. I guess you get used to
Return
it.
to the hall, 1531.
Huh. So anyways, that's a police scanner, and I'll show you what it looks like here. It's just called scanner.
Correct, station 1.
Okay, we'll pull this out of the way, just in case something stupid happens. You never know. And where'd our thing go here now? I've lost it. There it is. So they even put like a rubber built-in washer, copper I guess, and then a rubber thing coating in there too. It's pretty sweet. I have to change hands because I can't reach it there. So put this guy back in. Come on now. Grab our wrench and Dewey. Should be good. Fill her up. Alright, I don't remember what side I filled this up from before, but it looks like it's pretty well the same either way, so no biggie. No biggie. Although, I might have used a bit of a funnel, but this should be alright. So this is a 10W30 diesel engine oil. You can kind of see it's already like dirty looking, but it's not. It's just the way she is. So I'm gonna put most of this in, check it, see where the level's at. Yummy oil. And I think I brought just a little bit extra, just in case. Where are we at here now? A little bit more, yeah, I guess. It's funny because you look at the chart for this, and there you can either use a straight 30. That actually might be too much in there now. Try that. You can actually use a straight 30 weight oil. Actually, that might be a little bit too much now. Whoops! Because I filled the filter too, right? So I don't know if their measurement in their book was saying, oh, well, you got to do, fill the filter too or not or whatever. So, but yeah, the book says straight 30 weight oil or 1540 at like 35 plus degrees outside, or all the other ranges were like the 1030. So I'm like, okay, well, 1030 will work. So we'll let that sit there a minute or two. I kind of maybe think I might have overfilled it just a hair a little bit there. Kind of went in a little faster than I thought it was going. So we'll let her sit a minute and we'll give her a level check. Alright, try not to step in the pan, because that would suck. Not really a super clean towel, but it'll be alright. So I'll just clean it all off here first. Kind of think I might have put too much in, but I haven't ran it yet to cycle it through again, so we probably should do that first. Run a few minutes and fill the lines and stuff, whatever, back up. right first now, I just want to see where it's sitting. Yeah, that's really high. About a half an inch higher than it should be. Okay, let's fire it up. Let it run a minute. Alright, we'll let her sit and settle a few minutes and then we'll check her. I think I might have put too much in it. Darn it. Okay, I think I might have put too much in, but I'll just take her out and wipe it first. It's not terribly too bad. We'll leave her, but it's way high, then we'll have to remove it. Oh, actually I'm low. I don't know if you can see the layer, but you can see the one line there. I'm about middle, so okay. Well, that's a good thing, I guess. So we'll probably, I guess, put a little bit of this in. Jeez, I thought I would have been low there. I haven't got a whole lot left here. Maybe it'll take all the rest of this. And that was 2.5 liters I had here. So we'll try that, let her sit a few minutes again. Ever stop stripping, thank you. And I got maybe like 20 mil left there, so yeah, we'll just let her sit and drip for a minute and check her again. Okay, let's check her down, see how we're looking. Somebody's out on his dirt bike, so you're gonna have to listen to him in the background. Yeah, we're still down a bit. We're down about a ½ inch now, so I just add the rest of this, I guess. I'll let her sit here and it'll stay there. Maybe stay there somewhere. Of course, you won't stay there. Maybe that'll be enough to get her drooling in there. Let her. I guess I'm gonna need a little bit more. That was 2.5 liters, so their book's off. And I even soaked the filter, so it would have been even worse if I hadn't soaked that filter. Interesting, eh? But we'll let that dribble in and then we'll check her again. Okay, Daily's wanting to show you something out here. Let's go see what he's up to for a minute. Let that thing drain a bit. What are you doing?
Donuts!
No, come on, really? Oh, fail. Try again. You're not doing it the same. Whoa! Oh, wow. Just rotor tiller up the whole garden. Jeez. Loud thing, eh? Holy. Choose it. He's crazy. Now where's he going? Rip around there. Oh, no. Oh. He had that bike so caked in mud the other day when it was rainy. Oh, nice. When it was rainy and crappy. We got it out today for him and we couldn't even push it ahead because the chain was so bunged up it wouldn't even move. Whoa! Heavy! Didn't even stall her out though. Sweet. The jump's probably a bit too greasy today over there. Giving her, eh? That bike's actually well ready for an oil change. Can you go the other way?
What?
Can you do like a left turn instead of a right turn? try to get it to go the other way. I'd probably bail it. Oh, jeez. Oh, lay down. He likes going the other way for some reason. I'd be more dominant if they go the other way. And no, I'm not trying. My driveway, all the way. Juice it! Juice it! Holy crap! Little turd. See how many times you can go around? Get him all dizzy, maybe. I'll probably fall over. Keep her spinning, keep her spinning. Oh no, you lost her. Oh, you don't have the right shoes on? You got your like school shoes on? Oh, make him pay for his shoes maybe, then he wouldn't be wearing them, probably. A little rev limiter. Well, let's go check our machine. Oh, the bloody sun's going down so bloody fast. Oh no, it fell in. It's going down so fast. Hate this time of year. So let's check her now. This is all. Oh, that fell out too, and it landed right on the floor right beside the bucket. Oh man. Anyways, it's pretty well drained out. Didn't even see that go. So I might actually need a little extra here. This is weird. Sure, I put the plug in. Let's let that sit a minute. Put this guy back on. It's all the oil I got right now, so she'll have to do. I'll have to maybe add a little more later on. And we're still down about a 1/4 inch from the actual full, so that's actually not too bad. All right. That's all I can think of to do. Like I say, I grease it all the time, so I'm not gonna just. I do have the grease gun here, but I'm not gonna do it right now. So I think that's everything. We checked everything that I know of, and didn't open the radiator because it's really hot still. I don't really want to open that. There's lots in the reserve there, so I think we're good. We'll load her up, take her back. All right, good to go. I do believe. Fire it up. We'll load her up, and I'll take it back down. The blade up. Back her up a little bit. I'll straighten this guy up. The tracks seem fairly taut still, so we won't oil those up or grease those up. That's how you tighten them. So I'm just going to come out a little more. And I actually got to turn around. I like loading it with the blade on first. That way I've got room. Well, it sort of doesn't really matter, I guess. It seems to unload better that way though. So back her up here. Slowly turn so I don't tear it up too bad, even though he's wrecking it on me up there really good. So it does do pretty good damage, this thing. It's pretty heavy, right? So. Let's head her up. We'll load her back on the trailer. The trailer's been working freaking awesome. Loving it. It's the best thing for this thing, for what I do with it. You wouldn't drag her down the road on that trailer, but it works pretty good. Works pretty good. It looks like it's kind of needs to go up a little more on the tongue on that trailer, but we should be able to still get it up on this. If not, I'll show you a little trick. I always load it idle because it's so jumpy now. It's going to be fine. Now, hopefully I can clear my truck. That would suck smashing into that. We're good. Alright. Just in case it wants to tip. It never has yet. It scares you though. Good. I brought my line with me. I gotta do some maybe replacing on the fitting or something here is leaking. I don't know, it's probably these things. It's leaking, you can hear it. So, alright. And should be good. I'll just put this guy back down. This thing's been working good too. You guys of course missed that build and attachment. Works good. And I just unhook it, drive it in, drop it out, and away we go. None more of this lining up the bolt and stuff, you know, with the drop pin style hitch. So we'll get this guy fired up again. This one, if you're curious, 632.3 hours on it now. So she's been working good. Gotta leave that a little higher now because that will kind of dig in if you're not watching and just shred it. So yeah, I'll take this back down and we'll catch you back here in a minute. Anywho, that's it for today. She's getting dark out and I hate this time of year. It's horrible. Oh man, it starts so freaking early. Have a look out here. Have a look out here. It's not too bad yet, but another 10 minutes, man, I'll be having to get my light out to find my way back to the house. Anyways, got to do some work on the door, I guess, too here. It's still binding a little bit at this top, and I just don't really know why. I wonder if I'd be a good idea to maybe put in a cross. I can't though, I got my wires there. I don't know, something to suck her back a little bit, because, you know, I've already shaved her down a bit, but maybe the door's too heavy or something. I don't know. I don't want to shave that down too much, but... And, you know, the door's pretty good, but it's going to leak a lot of cold air when I start heating this in here. Like, I don't have it perfectly fitting, right? There's a huge gap right there, so it's not sort of too good. I kind of left it like that just because of expansion and contraction, but, you know, I can fix that. I can put like a board like this stuff and screw it onto here and then put the you know, stuff on there, and then this would have to pull closed and stay tight, I guess. Like it's just kind of sort of flopping there, but it will only go so far because, you know, this will only let it kind of go so far, right? So we'll have to figure that out. Or I was even thinking of maybe getting the guys that did our garage doors for us just to come and put like a small roll up, but then when the door is up I'd have to move my light, and there's a lot more screwing around. So to be perfectly honest, I don't know if I'll be spending a whole pile of time in here through the winter anyways, but if I do have to come out and do something, I can at least close the door, turn the heat on, and be comfortable, right? So, but yeah, I don't know. Well, we got some figuring to do and some work to do, and winter hits too hard here, that'll probably shut her down, you know, so because it'll be too snowy. And that's why I think the roll-up door will be sweet, because then you won't have to fight the door with all that big, because that's a big door. I made that big so the ATV would get out there with no issues. So you got that great big huge area where all this, you know, is gonna have to be cleared all the time to get into here. So I don't know what to do. So, but roll-up door would be nice, but you know, I don't really want to spend like $1,000 on a door. So we'll figure out something. But anyways, I'm gonna rock. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you in a little bit. I got a couple more little projects I got to do. What was that other one? The pressure washer needs a little bit of servicing. It's always leaked water from the pump, and I don't really know why. So either that or replace the whole pump. I don't really want to have to do that, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, more projects coming. It'd be nice to get this all kind of closed up in here. At least, you know, you could turn a little heater on and keep it a little warm, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. So anyways, thanks again for watching. Have a good day, and we'll catch you later.